Welcome back. When it comes to caring for our skin with lotions and creams to give it the best chance of not only coping, but staying healthy this winter, E45 is the best brand to choose. Here to educate us about dry and itchy skin conditions is Professor Rangsel Gronya. Welcome to Afternoon Express.
Thank you.
Now, I have to say, you have got beautiful skin.
Thank you.
You really do. I mean, you're glowing. What's your secret?
It's my mother's genes.
Ah, mother's genes. But, Prof, am I right? Your genes can only take you that far, right?
Certainly.
And then the environment plays a role.
Yeah.
And in this case, the environment is winter. So when it comes to eczema in particular, first of all, what is eczema?
Eczema is a very generic term which refers to a lot of conditions. But the main feature of eczema, generally we talk about atopic eczema, is there is a depletion of oils on your skin. The proteins on your skin are abnormal, but the major thing is that there are depleted oils on your skin. And because of that depleted oils, you lose water. You remember oil and water don't mix. So generally having that oily layer on the surface of your skin prevents water from going out. Now in eczema, people have an impaired barrier function. Therefore, you tend to lose much more water. Therefore, your skin tends to become flakier and drier.
And how
so that's a major problem in eczema, yes.
And how do you sort that out then?
So under normal circumstances is to minimize water loss.
The loss, okay.
So sometimes you avoid excessive harsh soaps because soaps, all they do is they dissolve your oils and then you can wash them off.
Okay.
So minimizing harsh soaps is the first one, and then replacing whatever oils you might have lost and you're washing, but also the ones that are genetically predisposed to eczema by making sure that you replace those. And that's where your E45 and other moisturizers come in, because then they form this layer on the surface of your skin. Okay. And some of the oils in the moisturizers penetrate in between the cells to maintain that layer.
Prof, I have to ask you, what is the difference between eczema and psoriasis?
There are two different ones. So what happens in eczema is the structure of your skin is abnormal.
Okay.
Therefore, you've got gaps in your skin that allows things to get in and things to get out. Somebody with eczema, if they go and they swim in the sea, the water will burn because it's equivalent to putting salt into an open wound.
Okay.
In psoriasis, what happens is that the rate at which your cells multiply. So say, for example, to go from the bottom to the top, the cells take 14 days. In psoriasis, they take 7 days. Because the cells mature too rapidly in psoriasis, it means that functionally, they are not as good as they should be. So what happens in psoriasis is that you excessively shed skin because they are not maturing at an appropriate rate. Okay. So that's the difference between the two of them.
But a brand like E45 would be okay to use for both situations?
Both, because what happens in psoriasis is that you shed a lot of skin. Normally people with psoriasis, say for example on the scalp, they can't wear black shirts, black clothes, because the flakes show much more on the black clothing than anywhere else. Therefore, if you use a moisturizer on it, you then retain what would otherwise be a flaky skin becomes more merged into your skin. Therefore, it's not as flaky. So we advise people with psoriasis, similarly, to use a lot of moisturizer to try to retain that excessive skin that is shedding off much longer onto the surface.
That makes sense. Yeah. And then from a preventative point of view, what can we do when it comes to winter and itchy and dry skin?
So one of the things that happens is that when the skin is dry, it's itchy. There's what is called eczema craquelle, which you find in old people, where it looks like a dried riverbed.
Eczema craquelle?
Craquelle. Okay, it's a French term, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so what happens is that you've got cracks on the skin. Those cracks on the skin expose your nerves, and those nerves become itchy. So one of the mainstays of actually controlling itch and eczema is moisturizing. Okay. Because by doing that, you lubricate the skin. The exposed nerves actually become much more protected in that way. So the better the moisturizer that you use, the better your skin health is going to be over time.
Prof, thank you so much for teaching us how to cope with itchy and dry skin.
You're most welcome.
And now we've got great news. You can win an E45 hamper, and here's how you enter to win. Good luck.
Put yourself in touch with your healthiest skin using E45's new face care range, body lotions and creams. Win an E45 hamper of 2,000 Rand and a cash prize of 2,000 Rand. That's a 4,000 Rand prize each week this winter. Answer the weekly question on Afternoon Express's social pages and use the hashtag E45_SA in your comments. Competition closes at midday on Friday each week. T's and C's apply.